Champagne. You shouldn't have, man.
Oh, please, it's my pleasure. I propose a toast to Heather and Roy. May you have a long and happy union.
Oh, hear, hear. So what business are you in, Mr. Channing?
Please, call me Ted. I'm in construction.
The same as Steve.
I take it you're good friends of Betsy's.
Yeah.
Well, then I think you'll understand when I tell you she's had a very positive effect on my thinking. Will you excuse me? I'll be back in a minute.
Sure.
Start explaining.
All right. Pat Channing is the guy that's been taking all the jobs away from Steve and causing all those problems. Well, I had him over to the office today. I talked to him at lunch, and I think I got him to stop his vendetta against Andropoulos Construction.
And Steve doesn't know anything about it?
No, and if he finds out, he'll go through the roof.
Look, I didn't mention it earlier, but I met Tad Channing during the Marie Kovac murder investigation. He was involved with her. I can't say much about his taste in women.
What about the...
I thought that we should have a picture of Heather and Roy.
No, it's okay.
Yes, for posterity.
Yeah, scoot in just a little bit. Scoot in. Okay, say cheese.
Cheese.
Joe, hi, Steve Andropoulos calling.
You know, I really think you're crazy giving up an invitation to the fanciest restaurant in the hotel.
Well, Steve and I might go after we finish working, maybe.
Yeah, that's what
You know what they say about all work and no play, huh?
Why are you so anxious to be here alone?
Well, actually, I'm calling to find out if you might
Well, Hope will be home soon.
Could,
Besides, I think Seth would appreciate you being there on his first night. Not to mention Craig.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Joe. Bye. Well, that was my last shot. Channing just tired, Joe, this afternoon.
I hope Holden gets home before that storm hits.
Well, what do you say, Ollie? You think these clouds have a silver lining? Meg?
Well, I'm the realist in this family, and I make my own silver linings.
Sure?
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, Snyder residence. Yeah, no, this is Steve Andropoulos. What, are you kidding? Oh, of course you can stay. Well, thank you, Mike. And look, I want you to know you got a raise.
No.
Starting tomorrow.
No, Steve.
I'll see you then.
Steve.
Okay, bye-bye.
Steve.
He's back. We got him back. Channing told him he didn't want him.
Fabulous. But you didn't have to give him a raise. You know how tight the budget is.
Oh, come on.
Well,
Don't
now
worry
that
about
that's
it.
all settled,
We got
Ivy,
him.
you can go have dinner with Craig.
Yeah, I'll give you a ride.
Well, then I'll go
Chauffeurs are the
change my
Mona Lisa.
clothes right now, and I'll be down in a second.
All right, then I'm going to find Betsy. I'm going to tell her the good news. Well, you think that cloud's got a silver lining after all?
Well, I got to admit, I was right for once. And her timing couldn't be more perfect.
Are you thinking about tomorrow? I have this feeling that I'm going to be able to remember everything once I see that room. Just hope I can answer all the questions to Tom's satisfaction.
Look, I'm positive that Hobson's evidence is based on those moments I've blocked out. If I can remember, maybe that's all we need to explain your statement. Maybe that's Tom.
No, I thought he said he was going to spend the night at Dream's End. Oh, for heaven's sakes,
Hi,
what?
Kim.
What are
Hi,
you doing
Franny.
here? Hi.
Well, since we're all staying in the same hotel, I thought I'd be neighborly, drop by and say hello.
Well, what are you doing in Colorado?
Well, Margo wanted to see the bedroom where it all actually took place, and since I'm familiar with the place and all the statements, I agreed to come along and help.
You mean that Margo was here too?
Yeah, I just left her over at Dream's End.
Well, maybe this trip will have a happy ending for all of us, including Tom and Margo, huh?
Damn it, this just doesn't make sense. If Kim stabbed Douglas while he was on top of Franny, like she said she did, pulled the body off the bed onto the ground, like right there where she said she did, then how come there are slash marks in that curtain and blood stains on this one?
I believe it's a very frustrating situation, Tom. Believe me, I know. I've been going over this all day long
I was
myself.
so sure I was going to find something here.
Well,
I need something to fight Hobson in court.
You'll get something when Kim and Franny come tomorrow morning. You will.
How can you be so sure?
Because you're not a quitter. You'll get the answers. And the answer will blow Hobson right out of the water.
You're right.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
Always right.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a quitter,
No, you're not.
especially when it comes to you.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Sure. You can raise your hand if you're sure, because Sure Antiperspirant helps keep you dry. And by Crest, the makers of new tartar control Crest in the silver box. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.